Dinner break just ended in the 25K high roller, and registration is now officially closed. We had 115 entries, which brings the total prize pool to over $2.8 million. 16 spots pay, with the eventual winner hoisting that SHRPO trophy and taking home a nice payday of over $778,000. With 47 players remaining, Aliam Shurvich is leading the field. Erik Seidel can sometimes be elusive, but I managed to catch up with him. Erik, when one looks at your Hendon mob, they can see that you are very well traveled, but lately it seems like you've been playing a lot of the super high rollers. You went to Montenegro, you just came from Triton in London. So how are you picking and choosing where you want to be these days?
Well, I just try and pick whichever tournaments are good. This tournament is always highlighted on my schedule because they treat us so well down here. I always try and make these tournaments if I can.
So how do you feel like these fields have grown? Because obviously with Triton and all of these other high rollers that are in existence, do you feel like high rollers are still here to stay and that there's still a lot of proliferation in those type of fields?
I hope so. There seems to be some growth. Certainly in Europe it seems to be growing, but this tournament also the high rollers are doing very well. The first one had $1 million guarantee and did twice that. So I think that people are starting to be aware of how good this tournament is and how well they treat the players. And it's always nice to be here. Tony Burns does a great job. It's always nice to see Matt Savage.
Yeah, so obviously a tournament being well run and having good people behind it is a big factor into whether or not you would come and play as well, right?
Yeah, and then the nice thing is it's only going to get better because they're opening up the guitar hard rock in October. So, I'm really excited about playing here at the end of this year and then next year because the tournaments are going to be amazing.
Okay, well, I know you to be a big sushi connoisseur, so I'm sure you've checked out Kuro here. What are your thoughts? Give us a review of what is my favorite restaurant, but...
Kuro is very good. It's nice to have, and what's nice is they're opening up a bunch of new restaurants when the new place opens. So we're going to have a lot of really good options.
Well, I'm going to go where you go, Erik, because you give the best recommendations. Thank you, Erik. We're getting down to the wire here at the Big Four Seminole Hard Rock Poker Open, so make sure to go to shrpo.com for the latest.